All right, guys, in this video, we're going to talk about how to make sure your escrows go smoothly and always close on time. Exciting stuff. This is when you have been marketing, you've been talking to sellers, you've been making offers every day, and you've got a property under contract, you've started marketing it to your cash buyer list, and you got a buyer committed, non-refundable deposit in escrow, and ready to go. So what do you do next to ensure your escrow goes smoothly and you close on time and you make money faster? So let's get going. So the first thing, and this is pretty basic, pretty, just there's no specialty in this aside from knowing that you always need to use an investor-friendly title company. And what I mean by that is not every escrow and title company is equal. Okay, they all provide the same type of services, but they all do things a little differently. It just depends. Everybody has different sets of procedures and systems and stuff like that. Some of them do certain types of transactions, some of them do not. And the transactions that we're trying to do is assignments of contract and double escrows, or what you call concurrent escrows. And those, the reality is a lot of people don't know what they are, and people normally are afraid of what they, of uncertainty and what they don't know. So again, assignment of contracts began probably hundreds of years ago. When law really started taking into place, assigning contracts has been happening all the time, and basically, escrow companies have done them for a long time. But again, it's wholesaling and assigning and double escrows are a niche in a small niche. I would say 5% of the whole real estate industry combined. It's just small niche. And not everybody knows. Real estate agents sometimes don't even know. Attorneys, they do know. But, and some of them, you'd be surprised. But escrow companies, some of them don't. And you don't want to use them because they don't know what they're doing. And they won't even want to do a deal like that with you anyway. So the importance of this is... you want to use a title company or an escrow company that works with investors. The way to find them is you just call them up and ask them if they do assignments of contracts or double escrows. And I will put a link below this video for a video that just talks about how to find these title companies. But in this one, we're talking about getting your deal to close. So always use an investor-friendly title company. I can't just say that enough, because it will make or break your real estate deal. Okay. One last thing I want to add to this. One of the main reasons that you want to use them is because you're marking up the price that you have under contract, the property under contract for, with the seller. And an inexperienced title company, the main thing that they're going to do at the end of the day is probably put your statement, your closing statement, combined with the seller's closing statement, and it's going to show exactly what you're making on the property, and that's not going to be a good thing in normal cases. Okay. The second thing is you want to choose either an assignment of contract or a double escrow contract if more than 10K, and there's videos in Dropbox with these instructions of how to fill this contracts out. So you got the property sold, you open escrow with your investor-friendly title company or escrow, and you're going to have the option of either doing an assignment, which is cheaper. You'll save closing costs, basically. Or you can do a double escrow contract, which it'll cost you some closing costs. But the way I've always done it is if the profit is 10K or less, normally buyers in California don't really balk at 10K. Anything above that, I've seen problems, so I just keep it at that, and that's the rule we live by. 10K or less assignment, 10K or more double escrow. Simple as that. And you always want to provide the escrow officers with the seller's information so they can contact them. Same thing for the buyer's information, so they can contact them without needing to contact you or your team to be in the middle. You want to open escrow, let escrow do their job, and push the deal till closing. And the main thing that we do on our team, and we have a transaction coordinator, but is you want to make sure that things are being followed up on daily. Okay, you need to push the deals to close. The deals will not close themselves. If you don't push them, they'll probably take a very long time, or they won't close at all. So you need to follow up daily, make sure things are moving forward. If escrow is waiting for documents from one of the buyer or the seller side, you want to follow up with them and make sure that they're on it so they can get it back to escrow as soon as possible and not delay the closing. And these are the main things. I mean, there's follow up involved. There's teaming up with the right escrow company, giving them all the information that they need. And it's really simple. I mean, there's not much to it, guys. And always, obviously, making sure that the escrow company is on the up and up, doing things ethically, so that there is no trouble, and you're always on the right side of things. And another thing is always reward your hardworking, investor-friendly escrow agents. This is probably the biggest thing that I could tell you to do. The other ones are mechanicals, but if you want long-lasting, loyal relationships with your team, then this is what you need. You need to reward them for their hardworking escrow agents. And the way to do that, the way I've done it, is we buy them movie tickets, buy them gift cards to places that we know they might like, dinner at nice restaurants or places, bottles of wine. Buy the whole office lunch on a Friday afternoon or something like that, and that goes so long. It goes a very, very long way, and you're letting them know that you appreciate it. And when stuff happens, and you need somebody to that escrow officer to give you a hand, they'll do it with gladliness in their heart. So this is the biggest one. When you close a nice deal, make sure you treat them well, and see what happens. You won't regret it. See you in the next video, guys.